Okay, so to select your light, go to Lights tab, and then select your lights. These are all the lights that I have. I've mentioned before, I'm not really good at lights. That was a Panther that has a credit bonus. This is the Spider, and this is the Spider with lasers and ECM. I contacted the team in chat, let them know. Well, actually, I asked them if they can let me know if there's any plans going on.
Reactor online. Sensors
We're going to storm the G line, so
Weapons
I'll scout
online.
ahead.
All systems ready.
I'm trying to get over to the G line and see if they're going to be pushing that flank as quickly as possible, which was probably the wrong move to do. As you can notice, I'm all alone. There's no other lights coming in with me. I mean, I tried to move up with the two that are coming in through the K line, but they're just too slow, and I don't feel like waiting. That's the thing about lights. They make me anxious. Where assaults, they give me a comfy feeling, like I can take my time and everything will be okay. With lights, I don't like sitting still.
At 25%.
Excuse me. I have outran my team by significant margin. This is something that I shouldn't have done. While it is good to get some early spots in, it is also bad because, well, everybody's going to be out of range. Even LRMs only have 1,000 meter range, and that's just, I'm way past that. And I haven't even spotted the vanguard of the enemy. There we go, I see them all. The problem is at this point I didn't realize they have seen me as well. I thought it was good, you know, sneaking in behind them. But as you'll notice in just a couple of seconds, they have obviously seen me. And they're setting up a trap ahead of me.
Target acquired.
Now, I don't record my voiceovers
New
live
target acquired.
just because I don't like talking while I'm actually doing this. Playing the game. Because it distracts me and
New
I can't
target
focus on
acquired.
both. And so I show videos that are not... basically the gameplay will not be good.
New target acquired.
There we go. This is the guy that can see me, and there is another one behind him. They were too slow to move into position, but as you can see, it doesn't make a lot of a difference. I'm already gone.
Damage. Warning, incoming missile.
And since I outran my team, and I came in behind the enemy, this is what happens. I get overrun. Because my team was not really engaging, they were just popping up and sniping once in a while. And once they found a target, they ate me up, basically. This is going to be my second game. It hopefully goes a little bit better than my last one. But I can assure you it doesn't go too well.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
Okay,
All
let's get
systems
this party
normal.
started. So we're getting ahead over team again and try to spot stuff. But I know this map a little bit better as a light. I try to use the usual spots, and then I kind of throw my plan out the window and just go nuts. So it doesn't work out as well as I wanted it to. Now I know what you should do with lights. I just don't know. I'm just not very good at actually doing it. Now with lights, you want to pick on isolated enemies, especially assaults. You want to be in a position where you can spot, but you can get out of quickly. This is all counterintuitive to my game style, so I can tell you what to do with lights and I can tell you what it looks like. I can show you what it looks like, but I can't tell you how to be great. Not to mention that even if somebody tells you how to be great, it doesn't mean that you'll be able to implement it. Like I said, I know what to do, it's just that I'm not good at doing it. So lights might be a good choice for a new player, just because you can get into trouble quickly, but you can get out of trouble quickly as well. And they're also much cheaper than the assaults and the heavies. But I would recommend, if you're a new player, go with a medium. Mediums are the most versatile mechs out there because they can have a lot of firepower and they can have a lot of speed, and they also have a decent amount of protection where they can get you through the rough spots. I mean, they can't do really a lot, especially against an assault. Considering the player skill is equal, and yeah, if an assault is, you know, halfway dead, yeah, they can kill him pretty quickly. But mediums are probably a better choice for a new player.
Target
And also, you
acquired.
can play a medium just like you play a light. I think the Cicada is 130 kph if you gotta put a good engine in it. So the mediums are not really a bad choice. Depends what you want though. Speed or firepower. The Cicada is not really good at firepower.
Warning, incoming missile. New target acquired.
The slow firing Narc is very annoying. This is a Panther, it doesn't have an ECM, so the moment I was spotted I was actually targeted. They just didn't have a shot at me. When I started running away, they did. I'm gonna try to run away here, but I'm actually running away towards the guys that were trying to flank us. So I'm not going to enjoy this too much. I fall into a trap. So yeah, I believe that they're going to deal with the guys at E7 initially,
New
but
target
I
acquired.
come out to be wrong right about now. Oh, that was wrong.
Fuel at 25%.
I go to try to help that guy
Fuel
that's
at
over at Delta 8
0%.
because I saw that there's only one guy heading to there, and it's a Cicada. So I know I can take on a Cicada and win. Their legs are not really well armored, and they're long as hell, and so with small pulse lasers, especially 4 of them, I can take out a Cicada pretty quickly. Take out its legs, and basically it loses all advantages.
New target acquired.
And now I notice that there's not just a Cicada, but also something else. But I don't back off, and I don't know why. And I throw away my first plan to go after the Cicada, and I start going after I think it's the Arctic Cheetah, yeah. And the Arctic Cheetah has way more weapons than me, as you can tell. And they're bigger. And he's faster. So, it was a bad choice, Panther versus Arctic Cheetah. If it sounds like I'm saying Arctic Cheater, it's because I am. It's the biggest cheat in the game. After the Jenner IIC.
Fuel at 25%.
Those are mechs that have too much firepower for what they do.
Critical damage.
They're supposed to be light mechs. They're not supposed to be assault mechs with 130 kph engines. Well, like capability. There's a Jenner out there that has more firepower than a 80-ton assault. Or an 85-ton assault. I forget how much the Victor weighs. I think it's 80 tons.
Destroyed. Warning, incoming missile.
I thought I had gotten away, and I started running in a straight line. But yeah, the Stormcore was gonna get me. There's nothing I can do anymore.
Left torso, critical damage. Right torso, critical damage. Right leg, critical
Not only that, but
damage.
somebody's hitting me with
Right
LRMs.
arm destroyed. Small pulse laser destroyed. Left arm, critical damage.
I crawl up in a hole and die. So this is how not to scout. Try not to do what I did. Try not to change your plans after you've committed to them, because everything is happening so fast. You have to be 2 minutes ahead, not reacting to the situation.
Ammo at 25%.
You have to have a plan to go in, go out, excuse me, and so on.
Heat level critical.
Okay, so I will show you the final game, which was actually a pretty successful one, even though I didn't do a lot of damage. Okay, so in this game, I actually get too far ahead of my team, and I am way too far to actually do anything consistent. I mean productive. So, I don't exactly know why I keep doing this. Like I said, lights make me anxious to get into the action faster because they're so jittery.
Incoming missile.
I hopped up on caffeine. So I actually do that, and it's not good.
Warning, incoming missile.
You shouldn't do it. Nobody should do it. Unless you're extremely comfortable. And if you're extremely comfortable with lights, well, then you're probably not watching this video for information. You're just watching it for fun. In which case, hello. I hope you have fun. But if you're watching it just so you can figure out what lights do and what their job is, well, they can actually do a lot of jobs. But the most important one for many clans is being able to spot and survive. The reason for that is you're more useful for your Alaran boats and your snipers and your brawlers
Warning, incoming
if they know where the enemy is, so they can plan accordingly. You're less useful as a DPS machine
incoming missile.
for a team combat. Obviously, you can do something that's called a light rush, where everybody gets in their lights and rushes a base. I don't know how effective that is right now. As you can see, that was my first narc kill, by the way, if you look over there. And I don't know how effective a light rush is nowadays. I don't see it working out too much in public matches.
Incoming missile.
But in Clan Wars, it certainly was useful. When attacking, you can take out a generator really quickly. As you can see, I'm not doing too well. I keep taking damage. They keep throwing missiles at me, and I keep getting suckered into going back for more. Those two kills, I believe I assisted on both of them. They're both narc kills from the Alaran boats. So, as you can tell, I am actually having a pretty good game right now. The issue is that their team was relatively organized, even though they were not good. They were organized, and that's something that's very important. Actually, it's more important than actually being good, because if you can do that, well, then it doesn't really matter. problem with that is I managed to narc one more of their assaults, and it's going to get blown up in just a little bit. We lost 2 mechs. That was the Jenner and I. We both died. And there we go. I just got another assist when they killed that guy with the narc. So they've lost 2 assaults now versus our 2 lights. And the game is pretty much decided at this point. It is our game to lose.
New target acquired.
So as you can see, the Alaran boats, I'm sorry about that. As you can see, the Alaran boats are doing their business, and everybody keeps the enemy relatively spotted. But as you can tell, it's really difficult because they keep spotting them and then losing targets, and then spotting and losing targets. And that's a lot of misses on Alarans. To be honest, the lowest hit ratio that I have is with Alaran 20s. Not the clan Alaran 20s. Inner Sphere. I recently started playing clans, and I'm not too happy about it. Clans seem to suffer from too much heat, even though they have some dangerous alphas.
New target acquired.
You either have to have cover, or you have to run gunboats. Right now I'm just wasting time till the game ends.
New target acquired.
I could cut this out, but I'm sure that you guys are interested in how my team performs. And as you can tell, we've killed 5 since I've gone down, and
New target
they've only
acquired.
killed 2 since I've gone down. That's 9
Destroyed. New
to 4.
target acquired.
Like I said, the game was decided in the first couple of minutes. This is a 5-minute game. I'm sorry, it's a 6:40. It's 6:59. It's still not a long game, and that's including the wait time in the beginning. Yeah, it is a 5-minute game. Wait time in the beginning and then the ending. It's 5 minutes. As you can tell, I have a pretty decent kill bonus. I have an event bonus, which is stacking up. I made some nice nice credits, 87,000. Not too much. I could have done more. To be fair, I died too early. I've done only 21 damage. I have 1 spotting assist and 3 narc kills. Like I said, after I died, they finished off the 3rd one that I marked and basically suicided for. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just waited a little bit. And that's it. That's how you play a narking light. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.